So, I have an update for you. I decided I am no longer going to continue to train. I know. I was like, yeah, I'm going to train, blah, 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 blah. And it didn't necessarily have anything to do with the student. What it ultimately fell down to was I wasn't getting enough rest. With the student having to wake you up, being in the back, and just you can feel the differences in the speed, or you can feel that a curve maybe being taken a little bit too fast, or something just doesn't quite feel right. You feel all of that when you're in the back of that bunk. And what do? You get up, you start peeking through the blinds to make sure everything's all right. So the constant having to get up and being woken up, I wasn't getting enough rest. So when it came time for me to drive myself, it was becoming unsafe. And for me, safety is extremely important. So if I can't drive safely, it's not for me. So I've decided that I'm not going to do that, and I'm going back to running solo. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm currently here in cold behind Colorado at the moment. It is freezing out here. We're talking about like 15 degrees at the moment. Feels like it is about, I think it said 5 when I checked when I got up this morning. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's the update. I'm no longer training. It's unfortunate that I didn't have the physical capabilities to be able to withstand lack of rest. Personally, I don't know how my trainer did it. He had this skill set about him that he could go in the back and not even a full 60 seconds would go by. He'd already be back there. I mean, gone. I never understood how he did it. I called him up and I talked to him. I'm like, yo, how do you do it? He's just like, and I make myself go to sleep. What do you mean you make yourself? I guess some people can do it. Some people can't. I personally cannot. But it's all right. Stuff happens. It is what it is. I wasn't really doing it for the money anyway. It's not like I was making that big difference when it came to the income, because you're paying for the wages, you're paying workers' comp and all that sort of stuff. So it's not you don't really see any real big financial gain. You probably really don't start to see any sort of big financial gain until you've been training for a while. You've had multiple students being trained to start getting some sort of kickback from those students staying with prime, things like that. But obviously, I hadn't trained a bunch of students like that, so I would have never seen anything like that. But it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I actually kind of prefer being solo. Not so much of the fact of just being able to be in the truck by myself, but mainly just the fact that I can actually shut down. I can work out. I can stop and cook. I can get up a couple hours before, I'm supposed to run and make myself some breakfast. You can't really do all that sort of stuff when you're running with someone else in the truck. I mean, you can try and cook, depends on what you're making, but I can't set up like the George Foreman grill and start grilling some eggs and things like that. But anyways, like I said, I'm back out here on the road by myself. I know I'm really slacking with getting my videos uploaded, and I'm really going to get better at that. Just right now, my main focus is just really keeping myself on a stricter diet, a stricter workout regimen, and just really keeping on top of my health, because getting out here, you will get lazy sometimes, and you'll find yourself, oh, I don't feel like making anything. I'm just going to run over to the Wendy's real quick, or I'm going to run into the McDonald's. And I could do Wendy's, McDonald's, or hell no. The only thing I can really do for McDonald's is like breakfast. Yeah. But anyways, I hope everybody's being safe out there. Wintertime is here, so make sure y'all got everything you need. Get your anti-gel if you need it. Make sure you got chains and socks for your tires, all that sort of stuff. And just please be safe, stay warm. I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace. Make sure you click that like button if you haven't subscribed yet. Go ahead and subscribe. It helps the channel, helps get these videos out to people who it could be beneficial to.